Welcome in Craft and Design 3.0. I'm for my dear guys, for my dear audience. In this video, I'll describe some different and much beautiful yard art with welding project through easy way ideas. My dear guys, some easy yard art welding project that you can create with minimal tools and basic skills, bringing creativity and charm to your outdoor space. So, metal flower sculpture, some different material, metal rods, scrap metal or sheet metal. So when we talk about the instruction about that metal flower sculpture, weld metal rod as a stem and cut out simple petal shapes from scrap metal or sheet metal for flowers. So attach the petal to the rods and add a colorful paint for a bright garden display. It is also impact for metal flower sculpture. So rebar garden trellis, different material which is used, rebar or metal rods. And when we talk about its instruction, then well together metal rods to create a grid or lattice structure for plant to climb. And when we talk about its impact of functional and decorative garden trellises for vines and a flower, it is also rebar garden trellis. So weld metal wind chimes, different material which is used is a scrap metal, chains, nuts and bolts are also is a material which is used welded metal wind chimes. So when we talk about its instruction, then well different metal shapes such as circles, rods or scraps to chain and attach it to the piece to a top piece. Make sure the pieces are loose enough to create a sound in the wind. And when we talk about its impact, then adds a musical element to your yard with minimal effort. So metal animal sculptures, different material which is used, nuts, bolts, washers, and also scrap metal is a material which is used for metal animal sculptures. And when we talk about its instruction, then weld scrap metal and fastener together to form simple animal shapes like birds, songs, and also, my dear guys, different song make different for an animal or insect. So, impact for whimsical sculpture for the yard or garden. It is also beautiful and perspective accurate metal animal sculpture. So welded garden stakes, my dear guys, the material which is used, metal rods, scrap pieces, which is used for welding garden stakes. So weld rods together into simple decorative shapes like hearts, stars, or abstract design, and insert them into the ground as a garden stake. And when we talk about its impact, then quick and easy decoration that personalize your garden. So, my dear guys, scrap of metal bird feeder. It is also much beautiful and much interesting able material which is used as a scrap metal, old trays or pans, and when we talk about its instructions, weld a metal post or rods as the base and attach a metal tray or ball at the top to hold bird food. And when we talk about its impact, then attract bird while adding a rustic touch to your yard. And welded metal butterfly, my dear guys, the material sheet metal, metal rods. And when we talk about its instructivity for making a welded metal butterfly, cut out butterfly wings from sheets metal and weld them to a rod are a central body made from a scrap metal. So adds a delicate and artistic element to fences or garden posts well garden arc, metal rods or rebar. And when we talk about its instructions, then weld curved rod to form an arc and reinforce the base for stability, and a perfect entryway for your garden or patios, or with the option to grow vines over it. So welded metal fish, my dear guys, the material nuts, bolts, scrap metal. It is also welded metal fish. So use washers or nut as the eyes, and small metal pieces for fins, and weld them together form a fish shape. And when we talk about its different impact, it is a much imperfectly. It is also great for hanging in a pond area. So it can be a different perspective and different design, like as for a schedule of an art, and it can be a constructivity when we talk about melding yacht sign. When we talk about, so my dear guys, a material metal sheet, scrap metal. And when we talk about its instruction, cut and weld metal letters to create a custom yard signs with words like welcome or family names. So personalized way to welcome guests to your home. And welded garden orbs, metal rods or rebar. And when we talk about its instruction, then weld rods into spherical shapes to create a garden orbs that can be placed around flower beds or as a focal point. It can be a beautiful impact, adds a modern sculptural element to your yard. And a scrap metal insect sculpture, boards, nuts, washers, and also scrap metal. So instructive, it weld small pieces together to resemble insect like beetles or ants and place them around the garden. And different impact to add a fun, playful touch to outdoor spaces. It is a much interesting able. So welded planter holder, like as a different metal rods or scrap metal, weld rods into a holder, stand for potted plant. And when we talk about a welded planter holder instruction, then weld rod into a holder or stand for potted plant, and its impact when we talk about elevate planters to eye level, creating a height variation in your garden design. And also metal garden fences art, scrap metal rebar or metal rods. So well decorative shapes or patterns onto your existing garden fences, such as flowers, stars, or abstract design, and transform an ordinary fence into a piece of art. So metal tree or bronze sculpture, rebar, scrap, my dog guys, metal and instructivity weld metal rods into a branching tree structure and place it in your garden. So a minimalist and artistic addition to your outdoor space. So these simple yet creative welding project can bring beauty, whimsy, and personalization. So thank you very much, guys, for watching my video and sharing my video and subscribing my channel. Once again, thank you.